Moving on to the next question. It says that by using the properties of proportion, we need to find out value of x from the given equation. As you can see that this equation is carrying under root sign. First thing which comes in mind is we can solve it by on squaring both the sides, but that method will not be applicable here because if we'll square, we'll have 2ab term, a plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So because of 2ab term, you will have 2 into under root 2 minus x into under root 2 plus x, where x cannot be taken out from under root sign and it will be difficult to solve by that method. So what we can do, first we can simplify this equation. We can have single under root term in LHS and in RHS. Then we can do on squaring both the sides and then we can solve for x. Fine. So if we have to simplify this equation, we use componendo and dividendo method. Componendo and dividendo method is always used when numerator and denominator are almost same. As you can see that under root 2 minus x, root 2 plus x. The same thing is here also. Root 2 minus x, root 2 plus x. It is only plus and minus sign in between. Because of that, not inside the under root sign. It is between them plus sign is there, between them minus sign is there. Because of that, they are little different. Otherwise, they are same. So when we have almost similar thing in numerator and denominator, then we apply componendo and dividendo in order to solve. Let us see what happens. You will relate it more. So we have written 3 upon 1 because nothing was there in the denominator. So 1 is written in the denominator, this side, in RHS. Now we will apply componendo and dividendo. Numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator. So numerator root 2 minus x plus root 2 plus x plus denominator under root 2 minus x minus root 2 plus x. No problem. Now numerator minus denominator. So numerator is root 2 minus x plus root 2 plus x minus sign. Now you have to be careful. Minus root 2 minus x and minus minus becomes plus. So it should be minus root 2 minus x plus root 2 plus x. You need to understand how this minus, this has become minus and this has become plus, because it is numerator minus denominator. So minus denominator minus, because of minus sign present here, it will be minus root 2 minus x and this minus will be converted to plus. So we have root 2 plus x in negative minus under root 2 plus x and plus root 2 minus x. They will be cancelled here. Likewise, root 2 minus x is negative and root 2 minus x is positive. So root 2 minus x will be cancelled. We will be left with root 2 minus x plus root 2 minus x 2 times. So it is 2 under root 2 minus x. Likewise, root 2 plus x plus root 2 plus x. So they will be added, becomes 2 under root 2 plus x. And this becomes 4 upon 2, that means 2. These 2 will be cancelled and then we will have single under root over here. Fine. Now we will do on squaring both the sides. If we will square both the sides, this under root sign will disappear, this under root sign will disappear and 2 will become 4. Clear? On squaring both the sides, this becomes 2 minus x, this becomes 2 plus x and 2 2s are 4. If we do cross multiplication, then we will get 2 minus x is equal to 8 plus 4x. And value of x will become minus 6 upon 5. Clear? Moving on to the next question. Next part of the same question. Clear? By using the properties of componendo and dividendo, I mean ratio and proportion, we have to solve the equation. The equation is under root 5x plus root 2 minus 6. Same kind of equation is there. As you can see that under root 5x, root 2, under root 2x minus 6, under root 5x, under root 2x minus 6, they are almost same, only plus and minus sign difference. Clear? So first we will apply componendo and dividendo. You need to understand the application. Okay. Why are we applying componendo and dividendo? Because one term will be cancelled and we will be left with a single term over here which can be easily squared and then we can calculate value of x from there. So in order to cancel the term, we apply componendo and dividendo. So if we apply componendo and dividendo, you need to remember numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator. In numerator, because we have plus sign, so nothing will be changed. Under root 5x plus root 2 minus 6 plus root 5x minus under root 2 minus 6. But in denominator, numerator minus denominator. So because of this minus sign will be converted to plus. Clear? So it becomes under root 5x plus root 6 under root 2 x minus 6 plus numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator, this minus sign is converted to plus. Clear? 4 plus 1, 4 minus 1. If we see it carefully, then root 2 minus 6, this is carrying negative sign, root 2 minus 6 is carrying positive sign. So this and this can be cancelled. Likewise, root 5x is negative sign, root 5x is positive sign, so they will be cancelled. We'll be left with root 5x. So we'll add them, it becomes 2 under root 5x, and here root 5x and root 5x will be cancelled. We'll be left with 2 under root 2x minus 6. And this side it will be 5 upon 3. 2 and 2 will be cancelled, these 2 will be cancelled. Now we have single roots over here. So on squaring both the sides, under root sign will disappear. So we will be left with 5x upon 2x minus 6 is equal to, as we are squaring, so it becomes 25 upon 3 3s are 9. Then we will do cross multiplication, 9 5s are, or we can do one more thing. This 5 and 25 can be cancelled. 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25. So we will be left with x here and 5 here. This makes the calculation easy. Okay, then we will do cross multiplication over here. 9x is equal to 10x minus 30 and value of x becomes 30. Clear? Moving on to the last question for today. It is similar kind of question. Clear? It says that using the properties of proportion, we need to solve for value of x. Almost the same kind of equation is given, but here we have 4x square is there inside. But because of minus 1, we cannot write it as 2x because minus 1 is also there. That's why we cannot take it out from under root sign. So we have 2x plus under root 4x minus 1, 2x minus under root 4x minus 1. Almost similar things. So first of all, we will apply componendo and dividendo as we were doing. This is 4 will be written as 4 upon 1. Numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator. This is componendo and dividendo. Why are we applying? Because then similar terms which will be plus which will be with opposite signs will be cancelled and we can simplify it for value of x. Numerator 2x plus under root 4x square minus 1 plus denominator. Because plus sign is there, no sign will be changed. 2x minus under root 4x minus 1. Now here, numerator minus denominator. Numerator is written minus denominator minus 2x plus under root 4x minus 1. Other side it is 4 plus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. As we can see that this under root thing, this is negative and this is positive, this will be cancelled. Here 2x and 2x will be cancelled. So we will be left with the 2x and 2x, 4x in numerator and under root 4x square minus 1 plus under root 4x square minus 1. So 2 times 4x divided by 2 times under root 4x square minus 1. Another side 4 plus 1 5, 4 minus 1 becomes 3. We can cancel them. This becomes 2x upon under root 4x square minus 1, 5 upon 3. Now we have single under root sign on squaring both the sides. This becomes 4x square. Under root sign will disappear. 4x square minus 1. Other side 25 upon 9. Cross multiplication 36 square. 25 into 4 is 100 minus 25. If we solve it, we have 25 is equal to 64x square. X is equal to under root 64 will go other side, 25 upon 64. That means plus minus 5 upon 8. But it was given in the question that x is positive. So I have taken only one value plus 5 upon 8.